Good afternoon. It is Thursday, June 22nd, and this is episode 25 of Three Sisters Knit Podcast, and I am Sheila.
And I'm Margaret. I'm Magpie60 on Ravelry.
And I'm Shishi62 on Ravelry. And it's our one-year
podiversary!
Yay! And it's actually to the day, because we switched. We started off recording Wednesdays. Now we do it Thursdays, so it actually worked out.
Yeah, so we're actually on the day. And even though we do it every 2 weeks,
yeah,
we've missed a few for various reasons. And so episode 25 is our 1 year anniversary. So it's very exciting.
Yes, we're very excited. Yeah. Very, very excited.
Yeah, and we have a lot of things to show this week and things to talk about. So we're very excited about that.
Yes, so excited. So we're going to get into our stuff, and then we'll do our little thing at the end that we're going to.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm finished. I've got a few things that I have finished.
Okay, let's see what you've got.
And I've only got two. Just two little ones.
Well, I've only got one, but
yes.
I'm so excited to have something
I finally finished these. I started these at the beginning of the month.
Oh, so cute.
I started them on June 2nd, but I finished those Tuesday.
Look how cute that is.
They are. They're so
tiny.
Cute.
Look at that. Oh my gosh.
For my grandson that's due in September, the beginning of September.
Adorable.
Yes. And these are the larger. This is the 3-month size.
Yeah, because by Christmas he'll need socks.
Yes. Well, and the fact is, you can wear them with them cuffed. You can cuff them down, and who knows? He's one of my boys. He could have big feet.
Yeah.
Right. So, and then I also finished my husband's Father's Day socks. Yay!
Yeah, they look good.
Yes.
Do you think you'll wear them?
Oh, he tried them on. He absolutely loved them.
Yay.
He just said they just feel so good. The other pair that I made him were a 6-ply yarn, Regia yarn, which in our area is hard to find. Apparently, if we go downtown to Toronto, Romney Wools, apparently they carry it. So, but this is an opal. Like I made my ones with the green and pink were the opal. Well, this was his. I thought it's a little more subdued, but still a little out there for him.
For him, it is.
So, but he says that he can't wait to wear them.
Good.
So, but he says he goes, "Oh my God, these feel like amazing." I said, "I know, don't they feel good?" So there's nothing like homemade socks.
Yeah.
Nothing like homemade socks. Nothing feels the same.
Yeah.
So, so he's very excited. So they're all washed and everything. So they're all ready for him to go.
Good.
Yes, they're all sheepy still smelling that little woolly smell.
Good.
So, but that's all I've done.
Okay, so I'm going to show you my finished. And I have to say, I think it's been like weeks, maybe if not months, since I've actually had something finished to show you. But I have finished my socks.
Both pairs.
Both of them.
Yes.
So I've got a full pair.
Yes.
So this was my, because you've heard about it for so long, but this was my, the pattern was the smooth operator. And I'm going to just say, and I did it with Critium Handmade's yarn. So both of this. So this was her sari colorway, and which I just adore. I love this color.
It's a gorgeous color.
And then this was some minis that
it was just I got a bunch of solid minis from her,
in
and
a
that
gold.
was one of them. And
it's it's funny because it's colors that you wouldn't necessarily say, oh, those should go together, but when they go together, they look amazing.
Amazing, yeah.
So I'm really happy with how they turned out. I did notice that the second one, I think I'd made the heel bigger. And I'm not crazy about the weird
little flat
thingy.
The way it does that. Yeah, I know. I didn't like that either. And I really wasn't, I don't know. This, I don't know. I wasn't happy.
Yeah, now granted, this is only my second ever pair of socks.
Yes.
So obviously some practice needs to happen.
Yes.
But yeah, the here and then on this side as well. I found it worse on my second sock than I did on my first one.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's the whole where at the join, and she does give instruction on how to kind of reduce that. And I have to say, it's not too bad, but it's
No.
Yeah, I wasn't
I've
all
just
that
gone
keen.
in when I've had that on mine. I've just gone in and I just sort of
Yeah, I
and
think
sort of
that's
weave
weave
through a
through.
little bit.
I
and
think
just
I'm gonna have
sort
to
of
do
cover it
that.
up.
So
and I'm like, I'm okay with that.
yeah, I think
especially if they're for me, I'm okay with that.
these are for me, so I'm gonna do that after. But I haven't. I just haven't. I just finished them the other day. I'm happy that I actually wove in the ends. I'm thrilled with that I did that. But I haven't. Yeah, I want to do that. I think so. So anyway, those are done, and I am so excited about having a finished object. And honestly, it's been so chilly and damp here.
You could still wear them.
I could probably wear them this summer rather than waiting until the fall because it's just crazy how damp
I know.
it
Today
is.
it's very cool and damp. It's been
cool
sort
and
of raining on and off, and
yesterday was gorgeous. It was
beautiful.
sunny all day because my husband and I did a lot of work out in the garden in the morning. He kept going in the afternoon. I did some like work at my desk. But yeah, it was, and we thought we would do some more this morning because they said the morning was going to be nice.
It was nicer.
When we first woke up, like around 7, it was beautiful out, but I don't know, it's gotten intermittent showers and it just feels damp, so
yeah.
No work.
But that's pretty much all we've been done. But I do have a few things I'm working on.
Yeah,
though. I've got a few whips.
I do too. I'm very excited about that.
The first thing I'm going to show you is something I have to.
This is really nice.
My niece is getting married in October, and this is something I do for special people. This is a wedding garter that I'm making for her. I crocheted the bottom.
All the pins are
this
in
is
it.
all the pins in it. It has to be sewn on. But yes, this is. So that's it, and it's just like all along. I've got the elastic is in. And that's for me to pull the elastic through once I've done the sewing. Once I have to sew. So, but yeah, and her color is wine, so that's why I've got that color. I'm hoping. And her wedding shower is on Sunday. So I'm hoping I will have this done to give to her for that. And I'm hoping to do her throwaway one, and I'm going to do it in her university. She's in OSU down in Oklahoma, and the main color's orange. So I found an orange, nice wide ribbon like this, and I've got a nice white one that has ruffled edges. So I'm just going to fold it over and make that for her throwaway garter.
And
so
this is her keepsake.
This will be her keepsake one, and I've got some little charms I can put on it too.
That's nice.
So that's the first one. I'm trying to keep it away from all the
so
yarn,
you
so
crocheted
it doesn't.
That border.
I did. I crocheted the border.
Yeah.
I have a book. This is the book, and it's forever old. It was my mother's. It's called The Complete Book of Crochet Border Designs.
Oh.
So, and it's like got tons. It's got everything from little simple ones, like just a couple of rows. It's got instructions. At the very beginning, it has the instructions on how to do all the stitches. So if you're a beginner crocheter. And then it has a glossary on how to read the patterns, like what each symbol means. So, and then it has everything from like, here we go. Just start
Well, that's
basic.
really interesting how you just see
simple.
They show on both.
They show you that. They show you the pattern, what it would look like finished, and then you find the corresponding number. Like there's number 3. Here's number 3 right here. So this is number 3 here, and then the instructions for number 3 are up here. So that's what the pattern looks like, and that's what it should look like finished. So that's what, and it has them from very simple ones like that to ones that get a little bit more intricate.
Well, those are pretty.
I know.
Really
nice. To ones that get even more intricate.
Oh, wow. When I look at this top one, holy cow.
I know. It's actually fairly simple.
And
then it's got like scalloping ones as well.
It's a really nice selection of stuff.
It is. It's a very nice selection. And like they get really wide. They get like 10, like because a lot of these are meant for like
doilies and runners.
Runners or like sheet like if you were to have one of a nice
like a duvet
tablecloth,
or something. Yeah.
Like a nice wide lacy, or even pillowcases. You can edge your pillowcases.
Yeah.
And a lot of the pillowcase ones, you start up where it folds. There's that stitched area where it's folded for the double. Well, you sort of crochet from along there, so that's why you have the wider ones.
Okay.
So it's for things like that. It's like so old because this book is 1989. It was published or revised publishing in 1989.
Yeah.
Or actually 1987. Sorry, copyright 1987.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's
where you get your.
That's where I get, and I've done it for several people.
Mm-hmm.
On my Ravelry project page, I have several. I have several projects of crocheted lace that I've done.
Yeah.
So I even did a border around one of my lampshades, because the way I sat, it was just the shade, the way it sat just wouldn't sit quite right, and it's like the bulb just showed, like the bottom of the bulb part, and it's like you're being blinded. So I put this crocheted border around, and it solved my problem. So, but that was that. I have not started yet. I'm going to in a couple of days on my banner unfurled shawl. I have not worked on that yet, but I have caked up all the yarn, so it's all caked.
And it looks really nice when you see them all together now.
Yes.
Yeah. They look amazing.
That looks really, really nice together, right?
Yeah.
So, and it's hard to see, but there is a lot of green in that middle one.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the green in it.
Yeah,
so,
I think you can see it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's all caked up and ready to go. I just have to. I'm working on another project right now. I'm doing a test knit for SS of Critium Handmade. It's her basics. It's a sock pattern. So I have started it.
But just.
So this is, I just wanted to.
You just said yesterday.
I went to bed at 2:00 in the morning just so I could get this started to show. But yes, there's the toes. That's
so pretty.
And this is her, I've got the label in here. This is one of her yarns as well.
Is so
that
nice.
I purchased when we went to visit her.
Yeah.
This is her Sitar Sock base. Mm-hmm. And it's in her Bloody Mary colorway.
Beautiful.
Yes, it's really, really nice. I really like it. Really, really like it.
Gorgeous.
Isn't that
beautiful?
Just gorgeous?
Reds and it's mostly pink background, I would say.
Yes, it's a very pale pink background with
it goes into
some reds and blacks in there.
Reds and blacks, a little bit of grayish.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really, really pretty.
I love it.
Yeah.
But it's almost, the black almost, when it goes light, goes purple. I think that could be because of the pink.
Yeah, it could be.
Right? So, but yeah, so that
is very cool.
That's what I'm working on. I have to get that done in a couple of days. So at least she said we only have to do one just to see how it goes. So I'm going to do the one, but I will do the other one. It's just one of her. It's just a sock pattern that she's having a bunch of us test, and I said I would test one.
Lovely. So is that your...
That is it.
Okay, well, I'm really excited because I got started. I had enough left over of that gorgeous sari colorway.
Oh, look at that. The pink looks so cute.
I know. So I got started on this is the Rose City Roller sock pattern.
Yeah.
So I got started, and this time I used, again from Sheila, some pink for the cuff.
It's amazing. It looks good too.
Yeah, it looks amazing with that. And I'm going to do the toe in the same. And I really, I'm the same as you. I've discovered that I really like the gusset and heel flap and gusset pattern for.
Yes.
And I'm really happy with how that's turned out. Like with picking it up and everything all in there. I don't have the same whole situation.
No.
And I look at the way the heel
is constructed,
and it's just, for me, it just is a better fit.
Yeah. I myself do like that as well.
I have a high instep, like the top part of my foot is high.
Because we have a high arch.
And we have a high arch.
Yeah.
So I find this just sits better for me.
Yes.
So I've already woven in the ends at the top just because it was kind of driving me crazy having them hanging out.
Yeah, I know it does that.
So what I've done is I've used my stitch marker as this is the beginning of the round kind of thing. And that's a marker that I got earlier this year, like in the early spring or late winter.
Yes.
It's a unicorn, and it's from Ginger Snap.
Yeah.
I fell madly in love with the little unicorn thing.
It is. She's got some really cute.
So I put that on today. It's the first time I've used it. So so that's what I got. But isn't that cute? I'm so happy with that. And it's just knitting up really quickly.
Yes, it is. It's knitting up lovely.
So that's what I'm working on. And I'm still working on my Fayum shawl, but I haven't gone any further than I was the last time. So I did bring it, but I haven't worked on it. However, I did get started on my banner unfurled. So this is it. I haven't gotten very far, but it's actually, it's so pretty. I have to say, it's just a really, really pretty pattern.
That the pink in the speckle is like the pink main color is picking up the pink in the speckle.
So what I'm
turn it around this side. I think it looks better that side. That looks more like the right side.
No, this is the right side here. That's why I put the thing on the front.
I'm looking at it, and that looks like the right. Look at it.
This is the right side.
Turn it around, though. Look at it. That's the right side. It should look more like that.
No.
No? Okay. I'll take a look at... Well, I'll have to see when it goes. Yeah.
So that is how it looks.
Yes.
And it looks really wonderful. Now, what I've done is... in her pattern, where she has red, I've got my pink. Where she has white, I'm putting the speckle. And her blue I'm replacing with a blue. So these are my 3 colors. So that's them. So this is also from, the speckle is from Critium Handmade. And it is her, I should pull it. Yeah, I need to pull out. I thought I had all my... sitting there, but it is her holy
is it her Sitar sock or is it her other
I think
sock?
It might be. I can't remember. I thought here they are. Okay.
Right there.
So there it is. So this is her holy MCN base.
Yes.
That's this one. I just fell madly in love. All those colors are my colors.
Yes.
So that's that one. The pink is actually 2 lace weight yarns held together. So one is a Malabrigo Silpaca that I got a few years ago just because I liked the color, and it's called it's color 857 Light of Love. And it's also now this is a Canadian yarn shop. She's online. It's called Nitka or Fine Silk. 100% silk. So if you go to nitka.com, you can see if she still carries it, because we got this several years ago, about 3 or 4 years ago. 3 years ago. And so that's 2
so you can see, I've separated them so you can see the 2 different colors.
One was a very, very bright pink, and the other was had kind of a coral undertone to it.
So they're very...
Yep. So that's...
separate.
So that's the pink and the... And then the blue is actually a Hedgehog Fiber Skinny Single that was Sheila's. And the color is Electric.
Yes.
So that's what this one is.
It's a really amazing cobalt blue
almost. Well, electric blue, right? Yeah. So it's just amazing. I love that. But they're kind of like equal value, I would say.
Yes.
So I'm not sure how much.
To bring this, I think that it'll be good. Like when you put them like that, yes, it will really, I think it really shows off.
So yeah, I'm really happy with how that's working out.
Yeah, looks great.
So that is, so those are my 2 whips that I have.
And like I have, of course, I'm always working on stuff, so I'm just not going to show you because I've got way too much stuff. Way too much stuff.
Yeah. So, and for mine, I decided I would use, now I got these when we were at Rosehaven, 3.75 Hiya stainless steel. These are the ones I'm using right now. I thought I'd give them a try. I normally don't really care for metal needles for something that's like the
Slippy,
silky,
very slippy.
very slippy. I found the silk one, I wasn't happy when I was working
Yeah.
on them. Now that I've switched to the wool,
Yeah.
the MCN, it seems to work a little bit better. I don't
Yeah.
mind it as much, but yeah, the first
Well,
ones I just sort of felt like, whoa, they're just
Yeah,
sliding all over.
they're just too smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah. That's
yeah.
pretty much that.
Yeah.
But so we just, what we'll do is we'll let you know what we've been up to lately as well. Like we have the girls over for knit night tonight because it's Thursday night and it's knit night.
Yeah.
So but what we did last Friday.
Was it only last Friday?
Was it last Friday?
No, it was the Friday before.
After we did our last podcast.
Yeah, it was the night after.
We went into Toronto and met up with Patty from Four Boys and an NL Girl. Yeah. From her podcast.
Yeah.
And we met at a restaurant. We had a lovely time. She is an absolute sweetheart.
So sweet.
Absolute sweetheart. She brought us some Newfoundland stuff.
Yes.
Which was so sweet of her. We'll let you know who all was there. So there was us two.
Yeah.
A woman who comes to our knit night on Thursday nights, and that was Nancy. She
our
came
friend
with
Nancy.
us. I picked up SS of Critium Handmade. We met Margaret at the GO train, and we took the GO train in. Oh, and I also picked up Christina from the Die Another Day podcast, the Cozy Knitter. So we all hoofed it into Toronto on the GO train, and then we went to the restaurant. We met Patty there at the restaurant, and then we also met Sandy from By the Lakeside podcast.
Yeah.
So she was there because she works in Toronto. And then Christina joined us. Her daughter had Amanda of the Die Another Day podcast, the Yarn Enabler.
Yes.
She met us there as well. And then Eric of Sticks Plus Twine also joined us there. Yeah. So there was like 8 or 9 of us there.
We had podcast.
Oh my God, we had so much fun.
Really, yeah, it was fun.
I wish we had a round table instead of a long one. We would have it would not have been quiet the whole time because it wasn't really quiet the whole time anyways. Yeah. But I think it would have been nicer if we were at a round table because then we could have really talked a lot with each other instead of getting up and walking down when you have a lot of people at a long table like that. That was the only thing that really bothered me.
Yeah. 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 There's no good way to have that, but no, it was really good. Yeah. Oh, can you shut the door? We got to get visitor.
And we're back. Sorry, I had somebody come to the door. Okay, so we got together and when we all were figuring out timing and everything, SS from Critium Handmade asked us all to go into her shop and pick something. So we all picked a yarn that we liked, and she gave it to us as a gift, which was just so generous. So generous. Yeah. Totally unnecessary and very generous. But I picked this one of a kind. This is her cozy tweed.
Isn't that? I love the idea that it's pink tweed.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's sort of pink. It's sort of mauve really. It's not really pink. It's more of a mauve. So I'm actually going to make a sweater for my granddaughter in this. So because sweet. She doesn't really like pink. Yeah. She wants her to have more purple. So it was I was debating on either that one or this other one, which is another Ajax dyer. Yeah. Which looks blue, but it's very pink with purples in it.
No, it's purple with pinks in it.
Purple, yeah. But it's called Friday I'm in Love by and it says Persephone. Excuse me. Just got a tickle.
Oh, it's all the wool.
Excuse me, wool fiber. Anyways, let me take a quick sip. If we're done. And then,
and so I will show you what I picked this. I just love it. It's called Popsicle, the colorway. It's her cozy shawl base, 100% superwash merino.
It's got a nice twist.
Fingering weight, and I love it because it makes me think of those creamsicle ice creams. Those sort of pinks and orangey colors, and it looks very light there, but it's actually more like a gold.
Much deeper.
Yeah, so it's Oh my gosh, I just love it. It's really
Yes.
soft and squishy.
It is very soft and squishy. I love this because this has 15% neps.
Yes, which is really nice too. The
of
tweedy
the Donegal
stuff.
tweed, yes,
Yeah.
and it's 85% superwash merino. So,
and the other thing that SS gave us, and she said that she was just about to starting these in her shop, which is a really cool idea.
Yeah.
Is she gave us a bunch of these? She calls them sock project cards.
Yeah.
There's several colors, but they
Yes.
essentially say the same thing. Isn't
Yes.
this a great idea? So it just gives you a bunch of information you can fill in,
Yeah.
and then you can, especially for someone like me,
Yes.
where I've only done essentially 2 pairs of socks. I can start making notes about things, and then if you're
Yes.
making socks for people, because you've made them for
Yes.
other people,
Yes.
having the information of what fits them,
Because it has like total stitches, toe style, foot length, heel style, leg length, cuff length,
yeah.
cuff patterns,
So you
and
can-
any other notes. So you can do it if you're doing different patterns for somebody.
Mhm.
But if you at least have, this is like almost perfect for especially if you're just going to do vanilla socks for someone.
Yeah.
You can just have your card of information on that person's foot.
Mm-hmm.
So
Or even if if you have several projects on the go and you
Yes.
put your socks aside,
yeah,
and you're like, okay, what was I doing? How was
Yes.
what was I thinking? Because some people are sort of smart enough or into sock making enough that they might decide, I'm going to do a specific heel or on this project or
Yes,
something. And so
exactly.
you might want to make some notes like that. Anyway,
Yes.
it's really handy
Yes.
thing to have. So she gave us
Yeah.
a bunch of those, which is really awesome
Yes.
as well.
sock project note cards.
Yep. But the lovely
Lovely Patty.
Patty gave us a lovely gift from Newfoundland and Labrador, as she's always quick to say.
Yes.
These amazing stitch markers that were made by her friend
Dawn.
Dawn's Creations. So she is at. I'm gonna put it up. Hold these upside down so you can see the
Yes.
card. DawnsCreations.ca.
Yes.
And she's got a Facebook group, which is amazing. And she made these out of that
The
polymer
polymer.
Fimo clay stuff.
Yes.
And they're really sweet. If you know about, or if you don't, maybe in some of her, I know in her podcast she will often show
Oh, yes.
photos or video.
Yes.
In Newfoundland, I'm not sure. I'm assuming it's St. John.
Yeah, she says that she's at the most easterly point.
Yeah, but these in the towns, they often they paint the houses
Are all bright
colors
and with the shutters, and it's all they're all the sort of the wood clad siding, and they have I'm sure some of them are aluminum type siding, and that's what it sort of looks like. So they got the beautiful colors and bright windows.
So you'll see them all
in a row, and often they're on a hill, and so you'll see.
Yeah.
It's beautiful,
and so this
beautiful
just captures
scenery.
it beautifully.
It does. It absolutely does. And these are nice because these are a good size ring. So these are good for some of your anything over 4.5 to maybe an 8 millimeter.
Yeah.
Maybe not quite 8 millimeter.
Sweaters,
7 millimeter.
if you were doing a big bulky Fair Isle or a man's sweater.
Yes, for a heavier sweater.
A heavier one.
Yeah.
These would be excellent for that.
So that was so sweet of her to do
yeah.
that. So sweet. I've been waiting.
But it was
it was
great seeing everybody.
We just had a wonderful dinner.
Yeah.
The food was excellent.
Yes.
The company was fabulous.
Yes.
And we just thoroughly enjoyed ourselves. Thoroughly enjoyed ourselves. Now I know Patty just did her podcast, but she's going to do it in 2. She did it for her first couple of days, and then she's going to have to do her next couple of days after that. She says because she likes to keep them very short, as we do. We're trying to keep them a little shorter than we used to do them.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yes, she thoroughly enjoyed her trip to Toronto.
Yes.
She showed some really nice pictures of island airport. We just call it the island airport.
It's Billy Bishop Airport.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful looking at. I love our Toronto skyline. I love the skyline. It looks really, really nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, so she really enjoyed that.
Mm-hmm.
So had a great time here. So
that's great.
I told her anytime, come back anytime.
Just let us know.
Yep. So and it was nice meeting Sandy.
Yeah,
from,
I know. It's so funny because she's very close to us, and I know she's met Christina and Amanda before, but we've never met her. And she's actually really, she's probably like 10, 15-minute drive from my house to her place.
Not that far at all.
Not very far at all.
No.
But yeah. So it was very nice meeting her.
Yeah, and we'd met Eric a couple times before, so it was really nice meeting up with him again as well. So, but yeah, but I think that is pretty much it. But this is our podiversary, so we have...
Don't shake it. We have
some mini champagne.
Sort of a champagne anyway.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
So I've never opened this before.
Oh,
it's a different type of...
There, I've lost some of the...
fizz?
Yes, which is good.
Yeah. So it's
ta-da!
There we go. Excellent.
Right. Oh, it's good. I thought it was a pop type
so
one, so I was like...
It's meant to look a bit like a cork, but it's a plastic thing. It screws on. And it's a screw top.
Yeah. Cava.
Yes, it's a cava. It's not really a champagne, but it's a Friesenat is the brand, and it's a brut. So, cheers.
Cheers. Happy anniversary.
Yes. Oh, fizzy.
Very fizzy. Excuse me.
I just took a wee sip.
So did I. But it just fizzed so much. A little more than what I'm used to. I don't usually drink carbonated drinks very often.
No, I don't either.
So it just really took me by surprise.
Yeah.
But yes. But what we're going to do for our anniversary, Margaret's going to, for the people who watch the podcast, Margaret is going to... We're going to think of a question, and Margaret will post it under our. You have to answer our question.
Yes.
In the thread on YouTube.
Yes.
So.
So you have to answer underneath this particular episode 25. You have to answer by, when do you want to do it? By Canada Day? Or... Yeah,
because that's the first, which is, what's today's, the 22nd?
So
we have,
in a week.
We have 8 days.
Yeah. Is that, what do you think?
8 days. So next Thursday. Yeah. Next Thursday. So So, what will the date be next Thursday? It'll be
the 29th.
The 29th.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Do you want to do that, or do you want to do it to the next podcast?
We can do it to the next podcast.
Yeah, let's do that, because that way people give people time to see
2
this.
weeks.
Okay, so 2 weeks,
which will be July 6th.
Yes. So for our American friends, you'll likely be back from your Independence Day celebrations, and for the Canadian viewers, you'll probably also be back from Canada Day celebrations.
Yes.
So. Anyway, I'm wondering if we should ask, what project are you going to be working on your summer vacation this year?
What's your main project for your summer vacation?
Because we know that knitters are likely to bring several projects along if you're going to a cottage or someplace outside the city.
That's me. I bring like 5 different projects. Yes. I may not work on all of them. Sometimes I won't even work on any of them, but I have to make sure that I have enough to do.
Yeah.
Just in case I am doing it the whole time.
I'm wondering, what are you most looking forward to working on? It may be something that you've put aside for a while. It might be something that you've finally got other things done, and so now you can focus on it. So just let us know what you're going to be working on, and so we do have a gift.
We have a gift. First, this is all going to go together in one thing. It's a skein of yarn from Boho Knits in her Ramble fingering weight, and it is called Freckles because each is unique. So she's a Canadian dyer. She is in Prince Edward County.
So you'll find a lot of her stuff
at Rosehaven
Yarns at Leslie's shop.
I have a little Canadian Progress Keeper from My Needle Craft.
So she has an Etsy shop.
It's with it being Canada's 150.
Yes,
I thought that was appropriate. And either a very like a sock bag. You could maybe knit a pair of socks and put them in here, or it's a large notions pouch, or even a makeup bag.
Yeah. And
so,
this is from Ginger Snap.
Look at the inside.
Yeah.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah. Gorgeous colors.
So cool.
Yeah.
I love it. So yes, that's from Ginger Snap, and it's sparkly. I don't know if you can see it, but those unicorns. Yeah. Oh, just sparkly. A little bit. Yes, the unicorns are sparkly, and all the white around the clouds and stuff like that. So that is going to be the prize for our anniversary, our podiversary. So what project will you be working on? Looking forward to working on this summer. So it doesn't even have to be holidays, just this summer. Yeah. So anyways, thank you very much for watching, and we look forward to hearing everybody's answers. And cheers!
Cheers!
Happy anniversary!
Happy anniversary! Thanks for joining us.
Yes, thanks. Bye.